Rook takes c1, and after rook c1, then you take. There is no bishop to block because the rook is not a bishop. King to g2, rook c1, knight c1, bishop h2, king h2, queen f2, forcing the king back, queen h4 check, king goes here, queen g5 is a double attack on the king and the knight, and you win! The idea of knight to e5 was a 14-move sequence from Gurel. But here's the best part. What if your opponent came up with something even more cunning than what you did? Knight e5 is genius. The idea is to get the bishop. But here Denis Lazovic played this move, bishop to b2. You can now no longer take the queen. This cannot be taken because the bishop now sees the bishop, and suddenly a ghost move is possible. A move that was not possible on the previous move, rook h8! Previously you were taking with the bishop, but now the bishop and the rook team up for a checkmate, and you lose. Bishop to b2 is completely brilliant. You leave your queen to perish, the bishop to perish. There are no moves here for black. Black is lost. What a legendary move. A queen sacrifice to force a checkmate, and black is simply lost. Or so you thought. As it turns out, the best way to counter a brilliant queen sacrifice is to prepare one yourself. Because in this position, within seconds, Idus Gurel uncorked queen to f2, checking the king, sacrificing herself 2 different ways. If the king takes, now the knight takes the queen. Because it's a check, you attract the king like a magnet. And then for good measure, you grab yourself a bishop on the way out. You are winning because you are now attacking, and there is no checkmate. But what if the queen is taken with the rook? Well, Idus had that planned as well. Now you take the queen, the bishop takes the bishop, you take the rook, and normally here, the bishop would come back and it would be a forced checkmate. But the knight is attacking the rook. On this move and this move only, white wins. If the white rook was on the h4 square, bishop f6, you resign, the game is over. You're finished. Which means that Lazovic has to go here, and black goes here. And the dust has settled. White no longer has an attack, and black is completely winning.